From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Number 9.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Michael Brantley. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Torres. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Adam Lind. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first is Lind on his way to second now. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double. Here's Nolan Arenado. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position. And now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slip. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 19, Kenny Vargas.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Ellsbury has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hard hit ball to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grossman on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Peraza is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Grover Torres. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brian Dozier.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-1. Here it comes. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Peraza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Into the box, Ryan Lamar, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and they will get the force for the out. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. For Hamilton, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Oh, he's safe.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Riding in once again, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing here and a little looper. A toss behind the back. And a close play at second. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jacoby Ellsbury is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. But it's off the Sony sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To right field, Grossman moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and he can't get back to third. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Grossman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ellsbury is there. 2 down. Here now is Ryan Lamar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Hitter, Ryan Lamar.
Nope.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Here's Adam Lind. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
For the Yankees, first baseman, number 26.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Lind on his way to second now. The relay, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So coming to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Grossman in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drop.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Lind is on his way home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Now batting, Grover Torres. Slurve in there, strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Grossman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
as
for the
we
Twins,
begin the fifth.
The left fielder, number 23.
Into the windup
Michael
and the pitch.
Brantley.
And that misses ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, ball three, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Jose Ramirez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Torres is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Kenny Vargas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tommy Kahnle is going to take over here in inning number. Five, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Logan Morrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. One there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right
now the
fielder,
pitch home to Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner
fielder,
now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hamilton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. Right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Dwight Smith will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Ellsbury. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jarrod Dyson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
First baseman number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Lind. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Drilled right back up the middle. On to first here as Lind is set down now, 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado, and a strikeout victim twice in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And we'll have to leave it there as this. Ready for another shot now, Jose Peraza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Lamar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Center fielder number 9.
Riding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. A couple of walks for him thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Stepping up now, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Grover Torres is on deck. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Ready for another chance. Grover Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 30, Zach Duke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hamilton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder,
ready now, 15. Dwight Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dwight Smith is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Chad Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And here's Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Ryan Lamar, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Jason Shreve trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Line toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. In to score, the runner from second. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Number 27. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 27.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Number 26.
Here's Adam Lind. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 15.
At the plate, Dwight Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A shot down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Third baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3. Thus, Fernando Rodney enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morrison is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now in the box, Grover Torres. Rodney's ready. First pitch on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid start.